Hello and welcome back to Shinelikeadiamond.initiative. And guess what? I have two amazing guests with me. Jenny is back, and we have our lovely Lindsay here. And as we know, both of them has got amazing information for us. They are oozing knowledge about neurodivergent condition. Where Jenny, you have a daughter who struggles with a few things, and Lindsay here, of course,
how to struggle.
Speaking from experience. So both of you, knowing you have different, where your dyslexia and your daughter, if you remind us.
My daughter is almost 17, and she has been diagnosed with autism and ADHD and epilepsy. But we've recently found that all of those three things are caused by a genetic deformity.
Right.
So that's why sort of got the answer as to why she had all those three things together. Because epilepsy was actually diagnosed very recently, and it's a rare type of photosensitive epilepsy. So that's in the mix.
Okay. So Jenny, if you kindly just enlighten us, being that of course the neurodivergent resonates with both of you in different ways, how would you say, you from listening to Lindsay here, how does that kind of associate with your story?
Well, something that Lindsay said that really resonated with me when you said about taking on tasks and breaking them down into small chunks. That's something that school does, and I do for my daughter, and have done for many years. I mean, initially at home, I used to just do it because it worked for her. When it come to school, they would always sort of presume, oh no, she can manage. She never did. She never did, which is really unfortunate, because it makes her feel as if she's not achieving, because she's just not able to achieve using their standards. Once they realised, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. They took it on board, and now this is how her work and her school work and everything she does at school is approached. So I think it's a really useful technique, and actually it could probably benefit most students at school and most people in daily life.
It's not school, it's everybody.
In daily life.
Daily life and work office.
Because you think about it, we're running at like 100 miles an hour sometimes, trying to do, like you say, many things at once. And sometimes we just need to take a breath.
Absolutely.
And stop and do a little bit at a time. And you'll still get there. Like every journey begins with just that one step. Just take your time.
Focus on one thing at a time.
So that was very useful, what you said about the chunking of work.
There's a couple of people that I work with, and I call them, so one of them was Mr. 90%.
I love that.
Yeah, because basically they start something, and they only ever get to 90%. Because as soon as they get to that 90%, right, that's finished. What's next? You know, what's the next new shiny thing they're looking at? You know, and that's for somebody who's supposedly an intelligent person. You know, and at the top of that game, and I think that goes, and the neurodivergence.
Excellent. You managed to say it. Brilliant.
But people with that, it's like they're not different. But they are different. But
that's why we say able differently.
That's right. And again, I go back to my story about, like, I spent 30 years doing it, didn't know I was doing it.
Correct.
Right. And I think what's happening is that a lot of people without any disabilities are doing these things naturally. Right. All we have to do is then just slow it down for, if you have any conditions. Or disabilities.
See, this is where I keep saying that the reason why you had me asking you about the parents is because of people like Jenny. You find Jenny here has been super supportive of her daughter, and she's found a way where she supports her daughter to just find her way in life, and out of that becomes the whole family hold is so happy, and you enjoy having your child, isn't it? Instead of just being stressed all the time.
Oh no, I mean, don't get me wrong. A few years ago now, I was very stressed. Because sometimes you feel that people don't listen to you. They don't take you seriously. When you're saying, look, this is happening here. Are you not seeing this? And you just think, oh, where can I go? Who will listen to me? But no, things are much better. And honestly, my life is a joy with her. She is a joy, honestly.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for the people that don't get to see the real Martha.
That's a shame.
Honestly, she is a
character.
Such a character.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so blessed to have her.
Yeah. And do you get, like, back in your ears as well? Did your family rally around you when they found out what really was happening with you?
To be honest with you, I probably kept it hidden from them.
Oh.
You know, it's just like, I'm just me. You know, this is, you know, and you get to a point in your life when, I suppose, you're 30-year-old.
Yeah.
And when I was 30, actually, that's when I moved to Scotland.
Yeah.
You know, so it's never been a problem. It's never been there. So I've just coped and got on with it. You know, well, I think in the back of probably, my mum's 80, my dad's 81.
Yeah.
You know, in the back of their mind, they obviously knew I wasn't, you know,
there was something,
wasn't firing all cylinders in that respect. But you know, but I think again, like my dad sitting down with me to show me, you know, the clock. You know, and again, I think it's understanding information, knowing how my mind works. My dad actually, you know, he taught me to drive, right? But the way in which my dad taught me to drive was he didn't take me out on he took me on the road, but actually sat me down. The first thing he explained to me was, what does the gear stick do? What's the mechanics in the gearbox? What does the clutch do? How does the clutch work?
Yeah.
Right. From all that information, I can process all that information because I know technically how it works and hangs together.
Yeah.
Then that allows me to drive. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And but again, that I think my dad was, again, my dad didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah.
He just knows that's how I function.
Correct.
You know, and he was able to, you know, and to participate that knowledge into me. Yeah. And it goes back to, you know, everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Jenny, do you find doing the same thing when you're talking to Martha?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I adapt everything I do. Like I say, I have 2 children.
Yeah.
One who has additional needs and one who doesn't.
Yeah.
So I find myself, I have to parent them both differently.
Wow.
And a lot of other parents can't reconcile that.
No. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's the
and
thing.
I say, well, that's what works for us. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
You do you.
The thing is, it's not just how parents look at it. It's like they're tarring everybody with the same brush.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So we'll talk about schools, and it's like the teachers, they can't teach everybody.
No.
But realistically, they should be trying to accommodate everybody.
Exactly.
And by accommodating everybody, it's then teaching other people that the other people require.
And also,
things.
it will give them the confidence when they feel that they're struggling and they need help to speak out and say, "Can you help?" Do you know? Because a lot of people do just keep a lid on it and don't say anything because they think, well, people are going to think I'm weird or there's something wrong with me or that I'm not clever.
Yeah, especially that. Yeah.
And
or
really,
they laugh at me.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's the big one, isn't it? We're too busy trying to appear normal.
Yeah. And what is normal?
There is no such thing as normal
exactly.
in today's society. And there never actually was. We were just led to believe there was.
That's very true.
I think our biggest danger now is social media. You know.
That is a
that creates monsters.
Yeah.
That's it. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to hide through the camera and then you do whatever you want to do, which it can be good and bad because this knowledge, like what we are doing right here, we are able to reach people because of social media. But there are people who are using it the wrong way and abusing people and taking advantage of it, which is very wrong.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we should be using it to empower people. So just be having the 2 of you here, like the knowledge is so funny how your lives are so different and yet very similar.
There's lots of parts that are the same.
Yes, exactly.
It's not just us; it's everybody.
It's everyone.
Everybody, you know.
You're so right.
And I know people talk about 6 degrees of separation, you know, and it's like there's like 6 different connections that join connect us all. You know.
Yeah.
And if that's connecting us all on one level, it's got to be connecting us on other levels.
Brilliantly said. Well, with that, I'm sure you've learned a lot from us. And listening to both of us, it's been brilliant. And we have so much to share. And we're going to continue. We will have Jenny and Lindsay back. Be sure of it. Because so much knowledge and we really need to hear from them and keep learning from each other. You being here, we thank you. Thank you very much for taking your time, and I hope we were much help. Again, if you want to share any information, get on our platform, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you can find us. That's shinelikeadiamond.co.ke or shinelikeadiamond.initiative on YouTube and advocacy.initiative on Facebook. We can't wait to hear from you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.